Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well and you're watching my YouTube channel Advanced Technology by Rana. And in today's session, guys, we will see how to install EVNG on a VMware workstation. In the previous recorded session, I installed EVNG on a physical server as a virtual machine on ESXi 6.7, and the server was Dell. If you have any doubt about the installation of EVNG on a physical server, you can go to my playlist and find the video, and that video is in brief. I share a lot of information. So for today, we will install EVNG on a VMware workstation. So before we start, it's my request to all of you to please subscribe, like, and share this channel, because it will give me your support and your motivation to make more videos related to IT technology, and it will help myself as well to get more knowledge and share my knowledge with you guys. Okay, guys. So let's start our lab for today for the EVNG installation on a VMware workstation. So the first things what you have required for this one, that is the EVNG community software. If we will go to ev-ng.net, and you will find here download. In the download, you will find the version EVNG Professional Learning Center version 510-20. This is the paid version. What is the difference between EVNG Professional Learning and another one free EV Community Edition version 50113? If you have any doubt, please watch my previous video. You will find information in that one, and you will get your confusion clear from that one. So if we click over here, EVNG Pro OVF, it will redirect you to Mega Mirror to download the software. But for today, we will use EVNG OVF Mega Mirror for free community. Since I already downloaded it, so I will not download it again, but I will just show you one time that it will take you to Mega Mirror, and from here you can find this version in a zip format with size of 2.67 GB. Another thing what you required, that is Windows client side integration pack. This will install on your personal machine. Basically, this is the optimization software which will optimize your laptop connectivity with EVNG console. Okay, so if you click over here, Windows integration pack, it will again take you Mega Mirror, and the size is 61.2. EVNG Windows client pack 2.0. Okay. Another thing what you need, that is the VMware workstation. For that one, you will just go on your Google and you will write down VMware workstation. I'll change the language first to English. Yes. VMware workstation download. It will take you to the VMware website. On the main page, if you go down, you will find option for Workstation 16 Pro for Windows. This version is latest as of today. And on the right side, you will find Workstation 16 Pro for your Linux machine, but we will use for Windows. You'll click on the download, and the downloading will start immediately. Okay, since I already downloaded it, so I will cancel this downloading. I'll cancel this one. Okay. So I'll go here in the download folder, and I will start installation for VMware Workstation. It will take few seconds to start the installation. The normal process for the VMware Workstation installation is around 3 to 5 minutes, depend on the hardware specs of your laptop or your desktop. We'll make it next. We'll accept. I will select these two options. Next. I'll keep the first option as it is for the updates. Second, I will uncheck, and the installation is started. It's a simple installation. There is no difficult path for installing VMware Workstation. The only options which you need to be enabled, that is your RAM, your disk, and your network setting. So guys, this is done. If you have available license, just put your license key over here. Otherwise, you can skip this one and you can finish it. It will ask for restart, but we will not restart it. If you do not have the license key, it will keep running for 30 days. Okay. So guys, as soon as it is done, I will find here the shortcut. I will just click over here. I will find here, create new virtual machine, open a virtual machine. I'll go back to my download folder. I already downloaded the free community in a zip format. And once I unzip this one, I find this OVF format. So I will just import this one to my VMware Workstation. I will go back here, open a virtual machine. It took me to the same, my download, and unzip folder. And this is the OVF format. I'll just click over here. It will ask me the name. I'll put a friendly name, EVNG lab import, and it will took the setting from the OVF templates. It will again take around 2 minutes. Okay, guys, it is done. So from the OVF, it take this setting. It's take 8 GB of RAM, and processor is take 8, and disk space it takes 60 GB. So we'll just go on the edit virtual setting. For the memory, I will increase it to 32 GB because my desktop have this maximum RAM available. On the processor side, I will keep it as 8 processor because I have a maximum processor of 8. This option is enabled by default, but you have to make sure that virtualization is supported on the software level. But the same option you need to be cross-checked in the BIOS. And as of today, the new desktops or laptops, this option virtualization engine is enabled by default in the BIOS, but you have to cross-check that it is enabled or not. If it is not enabled, you cannot run your virtual machine. Another thing is the disk. I will keep as it is 60 GB because I will not copy a lot of firmwares, but as a best practice or my recommendation is to make it at least 200 GB, because in a normal lab setup you have switches, routers, you have a firewall, you have a wireless. So normally if you have a firewall, you might have Palo Alto, FortiGate, FMC, Cisco ASA. So you need a good enough space to keep your firmware in the disk, plus your EVNG console labs. So you need to have a 200 GB of disk space. So the third option is network adapter. It should be bridged, connect directly to the physical network, and I will select this option. So it will bind with my physical adapter. So once it's done, I'll make it okay, and I will start my lab. We'll continue. It will take few minutes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. So until that time, I will do one thing. I will install the community pack. Okay. We'll see what options are here. So I will go for integration pack. Next. I will uncheck the Wireshark. This is part of this this integration pack. Leave the same setting as it is. Install. Okay, guys, it is done. We'll go back to our VMware workstation. Okay, guys, if you see on the top, it took 192.168.0.152. It's mean the network binding is done successfully, and it take the IP from my internet, my home internet modem, because DHCP enable on my home internet modem router. So it take the IP. To cross check, I will just go in the on the CMD and I will check it's pingable. I will make it IP config. Okay, guys, this is my IP address 192.168.0.100. My gateway is 192.168.0.1. And here the IP which it took it 152. I will see it is ping or not. 152. It's pingable. Okay, guys. So it's mean my installation is perfect. So I'll come back here. I will use the root and password is EVE. It's a default username password. It will ask me again the password. I will repeat it. Type the short hostname for the system. I will keep as it is default. Domain I does not need it, so I will keep as it is. I'll keep the DHCP. NTP does not required as a compulsory. I do not have any proxy settings, so I'll keep it as a direct connection. It's again reboot. Yes. If I go over root, if. Okay, guys, it is done for now. So next step is I will copy this IP address 192.168.0.152 in my browser, and I will see that I am able to reach to the web console 192.168.152. Yes. The console username is admin, password is EVE. So guys, this is the console of my EVNG emulator. If you find over here, there's a main page, there's a management console. It's same as it is if we install EVNG on a physical server as a virtual machine. There is no difference. So if you see over here, there's a different option for to add new lab. If I want to import it, I will import it. If I want to export, I can export my lab. If I want to create a new lab, I will just click over here and I'll give it name home lab. Description you can do for practicing. Task you can put anything, router and switches and configuration. This is just for your reference. I'll keep it safe. Okay, guys. So if I right click here, I will find here node, network, pictures. I can add this one, auto align. So I'll go to the node side. If you see and if you look very carefully, you will not find the option here enable, because the firmware of these devices are not added until now. So these options are not highlighted. Will come down, you will see a complete range of hardware, IT hardware product for Cisco ASA, wireless controller with CSR 1000V, CUCM, data center network manager. It's a huge range of appliances which are available: Cisco Express, Firepower, IPS. This is all to Cisco. Huawei is there, Juniper is there. So guys, it's really fantastic software to do your labs at home without any issue, without requirement of a very high specs or expensive server. You can do this your lab on your normal laptop with 16 or 32 GB of RAM. So Palo Alto is there. So we'll see over here only this option is enabled because the firmware is added. So I will just make the window size shorter. Yes. Okay. So guys, now our next task is to add the firmware through FTP to my EVNG root folder. So I will get these options enabled which are not highlighted until now. So for this one, I will just go to Win SCP. I'll make it connect to my emulator 192.168.0.152. Username, root, password, if, login. Okay. So guys, I already have all the softwares. This software is available on the EVNG website as well. I will put one link as well in the video in the video description from where you can download the firmware as well. So on the right hand side, this is my root directory of EVNG. So let me copy the software here. So I'll go over here, OPT, this option, adds on, and you would find here IOL and schema. In the IOL folder, you will find here bin. At present, this bin folder is empty. So I have already bin folder here with the required software. So I will just copy this folder to this one. It will replace it. Okay, guys. So it is added now. I will do one thing. I will add some more software so I can make a lab with the router, switches, and Palo Alto. Yes. Okay. This software I will copy simply in adds-on chemo folder. Okay. So I will select Palo. I will do one thing. I will select this one, Palo Alto 9. It will take a few minutes. Sorry. Yes. So I'll copy this one. It will take a few minutes. We'll go back to emulator web console to see that we find the difference or not. So guys, previously you see that we did the options are not enabled. So we'll see this time, did we find any options? Not yet. Still it is in the process. Yes. If you see guys, the Palo Alto IOS is copying in the required directory. So this option is now blue color. It's highlighted. So it's mean I can select this product. So let's wait for the other firmware to be copied and we will see the difference. Yes. Now you can see Cisco IOL firmware is copied. So this option is highlighted now. So just wait for this one to copy properly. Another thing, to optimize the permission, there are few two commands you need to add. Either you can add on the EVNG this command line, or you can make a putty to EVNG and place two commands. I will show you. this download. Guys, these two commands you can find also on the EVNG website, or you can find from the Google. This one you have to be placed into the EVNG command line to fix the permission and make your lab with the permission. You can change it and you can add your labs. So I will just do one thing. I'll make it putty 192.168.0.152 root if, and I will just copy these commands on this CLI. That's it. So the permission will be fixed. Okay, guys, I'll make it exit from here. So I believe, yes. Okay, guys. So the firmware is already copied in the root folder. So I hope my lab is ready right now. Okay, guys. Sorry, my screen was paused, so I hope there is no issue. So guys, it is copied my firmware in the root folder. So I'll go to my EVNG emulator and I will see that I can create a lab. I will keep activities run in the background. So this is my console. I will see now. I'll go on the network, Cisco IOL. I'll select this one as a 3 hardware, and you will find here the RAM is there as per the required for these appliances. So I'll keep as it is. I'll add more nodes. You see, guys, I have Cisco VIOS router and switches. So I'll just copy, and from here I can add multiple nodes. So this is my 3 switches. I will add the routers as well. And guys, you will find this one same as it is. You are working on a physical hardware. There is no difference in between this virtual or a physical one. So I will select here from the routers. I will select 2 routers or 3 routers. I can change the Ethernet from 4 to 5 or whatever is required for me. Save. One device I will select for Palo Alto. I can write down here Palo Alto. And it took the Palo Alto 9.0.0. It take the 4 Ethernet. I can select it up to 6 or whatever I have required. Yes. Okay, guys. So now I will just create a small lab and I will switch on my power on my devices and I will show you, and then we will close our lab for today. Okay. And I think there's a network option. This network you have to be selected as a management. This is the network which will connect your EVNG emulator with your home internet lab to get the IP. So don't forget to connect this one. So I will just place one VIOS router here. This is my VS router. This is my switch, and this is my firewall. Okay, this one I can connect either with my switch or my router. I will do one thing. I will connect with my switch. I'll just place my mouse here and just place on the device. It will ask me to connect with the port. I will select G0/0. Same thing, I will select from switch to my router. It will ask me the interfaces. I keep as it is. Same thing, I will connect from here to my switch. It will ask the interface for the Firewall, I selected 1/1, and from switch 0/2. One management network I will add for my Palo Alto firewall. Sorry. Management 0. And I will connect with my firewall. And from the firewall, I will select the management, because Palo Alto firewall, as a physical appliance, once you power on your appliance, you need to be connect with your management, so it will get the IP from your DHCP, and you can start configuring your firewall. So either it is a virtual, it is on the EVNG, or physical. You should have to connect with the management. I will auto align my lab. Yes. Okay, guys, I hope you are enjoying this video. Yes. Now I will power on. Start. I'll start the switch, and I will start my Palo Alto firewall. Okay, guys, we'll see now. Yes. I will connect my Palo Alto firewall as well. And you see, guys, the Palo Alto firewall is power on. It is a CentOS Linux based firmware. So it is the same process, either is on the EVNG or it is a physical device. Switch also power on. Router is also power on. So guys, you see, it's the same process that a physical router, switch, or Palo Alto take to power on. So there is no difference, either you are working on the virtual appliance or on a physical hardware. The both processes are same. The logs will be created same as it is. Okay, guys, this was our video for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video and you have learned something. If you find this video good for you, please like, subscribe, and share this video, so it will give me motivation, it will help myself, and it will support me. So I need your support. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel, Advanced Technology by Rana, and inshallah see you soon with another video. Take care. Bye.